Hi everybody, my name is Junko. I'll be teaching yoga for 30 minutes today. We're gonna start from practice how you do a deep breathing technique. We're gonna sit in comfortable positions, hands by the side. Deep breathing technique, we're gonna go through all the asana practice. It's gonna be an in and out from the nose and then repeat seals. Let's do it 5 times together. Breathing number 1. And from the nose, out from the nose. It sounds like an ocean and ocean sound you can create. Number 2. Three. 4. And 5. Open your eyes. Now we're gonna start it practice from the top of the mat. We're gonna start it from the hands by the side. Feet are together. It's gonna start it from Surya Namaskar A. Hands to the sky. Touch the palm. Look up between the thumb. Comes all the way down. Fall forward. And place on the hands on the mat. Comes halfway up. And then now it's plank positions. Feet back up. And then down comes chaturanga. Comes all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, down facing dog. We're gonna stay here for 5 deep breathing. Breathing number 1. 2. 3. 4 and 5. Look forward between the hand, step or jump, fit to the front of the mat. Come all the way halfway up. Fall forward, comes all the way up to the start, to the sky, and comes Samastehi. We're gonna do one more time. Hands to the sky, palms are together. Look at the thumbs. Come all the way down to fall forward. Comes halfway up, plant the feet, and step a foot to the back plank position. Inhale, comes all the way down, upper facing dog, and down facing dog. Stay here for 5 deep breathing. Breathing number 1. Number 2. 3 and 4. Look forward, step up, hop to the front of the mat, halfway up, fall forward, comes all the way to Samastehi. We're gonna do a Surya Namaskar B. Bend the knees, hands to the sky. Palms are together, comes all the way down, fall forward, halfway up, and jump a hip to the plank positions. Come all the way down, upper facing dog, and down facing dog. Now you're gonna step right foot forward, pivot the left foot to 45, put the hands to the sky, and it comes down, and then send your left foot back, comes down facing dog, and up facing dog. And send your left foot forward, pivot the right. Warrior number 1, look forward, and then comes down. And then plank positions, comes inhale, exhale, down facing dog. We stay here for 5 breath. Breathing number 1. Breathing number 2. Breathing number 4 and 5. Look forward, step a hop to the front of the mat, come halfway up, and bend the knees, put the hands to the sky, and release Samastehi. We're gonna do one more time. Hands to the sky. Oh, sorry. Bend the knees, hands to sky, look up between thumbs, comes all the way down, halfway up, plant your hand, step a hop to the plank, chaturanga, comes down, upper facing dog, and down facing dog. Send your right foot forward, pivot the right, left, hands to the sky, palm together, look at the thumbs, and it comes down to the earth, send your right foot back, chaturanga, up facing dog, and down facing dog. Send your left foot forward, pivot the right, hands to the skies, palms are together, comes all the way down to the earth, plank positions, chaturanga, comes up facing dog, and down facing dog. Stay here for 5 deep breathing. Deep breathing number 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Look forward, jump a step to the front of the mat, halfway up, and fall forward, bend your knees, put the hands to the skies, and then come back to Samasthiti. Okay, next one we're gonna do a low crescent lunge. You're gonna plant the hands to the floor, send your left foot back, do a low lunge, and then release your knees to the floors, and then flip your left on the floor. Now you're gonna put the hands to the hips, and send the hands to the sky, and then stay here for 5 breaths. If you like, you can put the palms together, and as you exhale, you can go send it to the forward, like a little bit bend. Breathing number 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Release your hands next to the foot. Now you're gonna do a half monkeys. You put the weight to the right foot, and then stay here for 5 deep breathing. You look at the knees, gaze the eyes to the knees. Stay here for 5 breathe. Breathing number 1. Breathing number 2, and 3, and 4. You're gonna go back to crescent lunge, and then send your right foot meet the left foot, and then now you're gonna send the left foot back. We're gonna do the other side, and then release your left knee on the floors, and it comes your hip to the side. Send the hands to the sky, palm together, look up between the thumbs. Stay here for 5 deep breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release your hands to the floor, and then now we're gonna do a half monkey. And stay here for 5 breathe. Breathe number 1. Breathe number 2. 3, 4, and 5. Come back. Send your left foot meet a right foot. Comes halfway up. Comes all the way down. And then send you to the skies. Come back to Samasthiti. Next, we're gonna go to a Trikonasana. You're gonna send the right foot forward to the back, long distance, and then put the hands to the side, and pivot your right foot to the back, and then straight legs, and then grab your pinky toes with your finger, and a straight line, and then you look at the left thumbs. Stay here for 5 breathe. Breathing number 1. It's called Trikonasana. Breathing number 2, 3, 4, 5. Come back to the straight line. Now you switch to the front of your mat and then straight legs, and then reach over to your big pinky toe, wrap your hand, or you can put in the chain. Stay here for 5, breathe. Breathing number 1. Breathing number 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come back to the center. Bend your left knees. Now it's going to be a Utthita Padabonasana. Put the hands by the knee. Send your arms straight line. You can send your hands to the front of your mat. Stay here, and then you look at your knee. You can look at your hands, and stay here for 5, breathe. Breathing number 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come all the way up. Now we're gonna do a left foot and bend knee, and then we do the other side. Put the hands to the knees. Send your hands to the skies, and then stretch left hand side. Stay here for 5, breathe. Breathing number 1, breathing number 2, breathing number 3, breathing number 4, and 5. Comes all the way top, and then come back to front of the mat, and come back to Samasthiti. Now we're gonna go extend your left foot back again. Right foot back. And then we're gonna go do a wide leg towards forward. You're gonna put the hands by the side, look up, and then comes all the way down. If you like, you can grab your pinky, a big toe by the fingertips, and then comes halfway up, and then fall forward. Stay here for 5, deep breathing. Breathing number 1, breathing number 2. This is called Pasolita Padam Asana. 3, and 4, and 5. Comes halfway up, comes slowly, comes all the way up, and then now you're gonna go to the warrior number 1. Front foot, you're gonna be bent. Left foot, come to the front of the mat. Left foot forward. Warrior number 1, send your hands, and then palms are together. Look up between the thumb. Stay here for 5, breathe. Virabhanasana, A. Breathing number 2. Breathing number 3. Breathing number 4 and 5. You're gonna pivot the left. You're gonna go back the mat, and then we do the right hand side, warrior 1. Stay here for 5, breathe. Breathing number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Open your arms. We're gonna go warrior number 2 from the back. We're gonna face in the backward. Okay. Stay here. Your eyes gonna looking at the left thumbs. Stay here for 5, breathe. Breathing number 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go facing to the right, pivot to the front of the mat. Warrior number 2 again. Stay here for 5, breathe. 1, nice steady breathe, in and out from the nose. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you're gonna meet right foot towards the front, comes halfway down, forward, halfway up. Now we're gonna do the gorilla pose. Send your palms under the feet and comes halfway up and fall forward. Stay here for 5, breathe. It's Pada Hastasana. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release your hands to the floor, comes halfway up, and fall forward, and come back to standing. Now we're gonna go to the sitting position. Come to the sit positions to the mat. We're gonna do a Pada Asana. You're gonna have straight foot and place your hands by the hips, and then you're gonna be looking towards the navel. Stay here for 5, breathe. Breathing number 1, breathing number 2, breathing number 3, 4, and 5. Release your hands. Now you're gonna go full forward. Comes all the way up and then comes down. It's called Pasimottanasana. Stay here for 5, breathe. Look at your knees. Deep, intense stretch. And stay here for 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release your hands, comes to the start, like straight legs. Now we're gonna go Janusirasana, head to knee pose. You're gonna bend your right knee. It's 45 angle right here, 90 degree angle, and then send your hands to sky. You can grip the left arms, and then inhale, exhale, fall forward. You can lap your arms, or if you can reach it, you can put the hands to the chin. Stay here for 5, breathing. Breathing number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release your hands. We're gonna do the other side. Put the right foot forward and the 40 degree, and then send your hands, grab the arms, and then comes all the way down. Stay here for 5, breathe. Breathing number 1, breathing number 2, breathing number 3, and 4, and 5. Release your hand, and now we're gonna do a bridge pose. Place a hip to the distance, comes all the way down to the mat, and hands by the hips. And then now we're gonna send a bridge pose. Or you can do wheels. We're gonna do a 5 breathing, lift it up. Stay here for 5, breathe. Stay, breathing number 1, breathing number 2, breathing number 3, and 4, and 5. Release your hips slowly to the earth. And then now we're gonna do a bridge or wheel. You're gonna do one more time. Ready? Press up to the sky. If you like, you can interlace the arms under the feet, or you can do a wheel. Stay here for 5, breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now you can release it. Now we're gonna do a shoulder stand. If you like, you can be a sleeping tigers. Send your feet to the sky. And then you can do, if you like, you can lift your hips. And then we stay here for 5, breathing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slowly comes all the way down. And then now we're gonna go through the Sivasana. Sitting in the comfortable position, you're gonna be grounded to the earth. Relax your shoulders. Keep deep breathing in and out from the nose. Stay here for Sivasana. Slowly come back to your body. Start moving your feet and then fingers, and comes your favorite side of the body. And then you can use the hands to the pillow. Stay here for a little bit. And slowly come up to the seating positions. And hands by the side. Inhale. Exhale out. Put the hands to the center. Thank you so much for joining us. Share the practice with me. And hands to the side. And then here we say Namaste.
Namaste.